corresponded with you on the 13th of the 3rd, asked a question about the historic series case review dating back to 1998 into sexual abuse in Bucks. Now, I did ask a question, when will that report become public and when will the findings become public? I haven't had a reply, so I take it from that they're not going to be public in any great sense. Now, that presumably will be a public document open for scrutiny. Now, it is an historical document and it's about where we've been, not where we are.
Right.
And you didn't respond.
No, I couldn't because I was in Cyprus. Apologies for that. I would have found it extremely difficult. But Mr Johnson would actually give you an update on that. But the reason I wasn't ignoring you was because I left the UK on the 10th of March, so apologies.
I didn't know where you were.
No, exactly. You wouldn't have known, but that's the reason I haven't
As sure as I'd been in Cyprus, you would have probably not been in Cyprus.
But Mr Johnson will give you an update on that.
The reason being that the report sits with the Safeguarding Board and not with the County Council for publication, and I believe it will be, I know it will be published, and it will be published, I think, I'll get you the date, Councillor, because I believe it will be in about 2 weeks' time. Yeah.
Will we, it's difficult because of the timing of that publication and the fact that the council can't necessarily respond to it. Will there be a officer response to the findings of that report because of the problems around PERDA, so that there is something there, or whether you feel it's something that can be responded to? Because it will cause, because we know the history and we know what was going on in that period, and it predates many of the present people here by a long shot. But we are talking about historical issues, not present day issues, but those historical issues are pointers to where we've made improvements, and they're also pointers to where we shouldn't go back.
Absolutely. There will be opportunities for officers to contribute to that in terms of the publicity and answering any questions around it, and we will be doing that jointly with the Safeguarding Board and other agencies who are involved in the whole review. So we have planned a communication around the publication of the report, and then obviously on the day of the report people will have the opportunity to read it, and over the following days or weeks we'll obviously take their reflections at that point as well.
And lastly, will that report at some point, if only to note, because it's not a report to comment on the content of, will it become will members of a future select committee get a chance to read that? Because we did do work on CSE, and I think it's very relevant that we stay abreast of the best and the most up-to-date knowledge.
We can make sure that on the day that it's published, that it's drawn to your attention by way of whatever the link, or if you'd like a copy each, I'm sure we can arrange something of that order for you as well. But we will make sure that you have access to the report on the day it's published.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be expecting that report very shortly.
I believe it. I think the date, and I'll confirm this, Chair, I believe it is 2 weeks' time from Friday, but I want to be absolutely sure of the date before I commit to that. But it's within the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Thank you, Chairman.